morning, Scorpios. It's Christy with ZTLotusTarot, and I just wanted to come to you today to do a quick check-in, see how you're doing. Um, I got some really cool messages this morning, and I actually got chills, to be honest, because some of the messages were like uncanny fun. I mean, fun in that like, and I know I do that a lot, but man, with Scorpio energy being the tower, we go through towers all the time, don't we? Like daily, on the daily. And it's like, I don't know, it forced me to throw on more bracelets. I mean, I'm all braceleted up today. um, Praying for protection. But in not in a weird way, not in a I'm afraid way, in a way that's like, wow, my mind is a little blown about some of the message that I got this morning. And it's like, I feel super inspired and a little bit thrown off guard at how damned protected we are. We're super intuitive Scorpios, aren't we? It's like, we're the investigators of the zodiac, probably the most paranoid of the zodiac, probably the most, I don't know, just on guard of the zodiacs. So, but rightfully so, because we're always under attack in the weirdest damn ways. We don't even know how we get ourselves into these situations, but it does. But it just goes to show you how protected we really are, by our intuition alone. Alone. I used to, as a kid, like hate that I had intuition, because it was like, hate that I was always paying attention to detail, hated that I was always questioning, but it has gotten me through so much of my life that I can't even tell you how grateful I am for the intuition that I have, and I feel like most Scorpios sometimes feel like it's a blessing and a curse, because curse it when it shows us exactly what we knew was going to happen but ignored. Curse it when we remember something that allows us to realize that we're being lied to or fooled or deceived in some way, because we remember exactly what was actually said, and da 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 da. It can be both a blessing and a curse, but we're protected, and that's super cool. We have this like little body armor, right, at all times, protecting us. And so it's like, I think what we need to start doing with our intuitive feelings and thoughts and things like that is just start to embrace them as being protective in origin, and not keep us in a space of paranoia, but rather to know, how very lucky we are to know, that we're protected, Yeah. Anywho, just that little tidbit for you to know. I want you to know and pray and meditate on the fact that you are so protected. Divine people with divine purposes in life, and we don't know who those people are in the world, but they're protected, and maybe we don't know why, or why we were chosen to be that protected person. Maybe when we think back on our life, we can think of a million reasons why we shouldn't be protected, of things that we've done in our past, or, just not feeling worthy of that protection in some kind of way. But, Spirit is telling you and showing you daily, if you listen to those intuitive gut feelings that you get, those things that give you the creepy crawlies, those things that make you question those things that, wave a little red fucking flag in front of your face. They're there to protect you. So be aware of that. Don't run from it. Don't discount it. Don't throw it to the wayside. Investigate it like you know how to do, Scorpios, right? Investigate that feeling. Why is it there? Meditate on it. Pray on it. Figure it out. And I do protection prayers all the time. Protect me from making, terrible decisions. Protect me from, being tempted into things that aren't healthy for me. You know, because what does the devil do when he sees somebody waking up and becoming more enlightened and more focused on a path of spirituality or a path of righteousness or a path of evolving, and being guided by what their divine path it actually is. Okay, what happens is like spiritual warfare exists and it comes to us in the form of the things that we're tempted by, right? People are brought into our lives to tempt us in certain ways, depending on what it is that we're naive and easily tempted by. So pay attention now more than ever to those little things that you're like, that's odd, like when I can't even think of an example, but I'm just here to tell you that you will notice that things creep up into your energy during a time when you are spiritually ascending to a different mindset, where you're starting to see your divine purpose, when you're starting to realize the power within you, the light within you, the things, the devil wants to come and to dim that light in any way possible. And so just be aware, pray, meditate, protect yourself, get some crystals, black tourmaline, I mean, like I said, I just started throwing them on today. I mean, I'll tell you, I got a big old hunk of it, the black tourmaline here, and the bracelet I made yesterday, and just the evil eye. I got all the evil eye bracelets on, like you ain't coming near me, like whatever it is. So just be aware, and sometimes those temptations, those things that want to suck, they're like an incubus succubus energy, where they want to come in and take you off the path that you're finally spiritually waking up to. They want to throw you off. So and sometimes they come in the form of people, places, things, energies that you don't expect, people that you trust, that you've trusted, people that you never thought were trying to knock you off your path to begin with, because you just can't wrap your head around it. You just can't wrap your head around that these people would deceive you in some way, or want to see you fail in some way, or want to throw you off your path in some way. You just wouldn't ever think it, So be super careful with who you let into your energy at this time, especially. This is when setups happen. This is when people are plotting on your downfall. This is when people want to expose things about you that you confided in them, because you trusted them. This is when people want to lie about you, or make up rumors about you, or gossip about you, because they don't want to see you succeed. It's a shit reality, for real. But this is going to be the time when you get to see it all unfold around you in the most tower-like way, but in a way that protects you for the future, that shows you what you need to see for the future, for moving forward, for continuing on a path that is going to lead to your happiness, your health, your abundance, your wealth, your freedom, your ability to be who the hell you are in this world without any judgment, you know, because those people who are the ones sucking your energy and plotting your downfall and, you know, trying to knock you off your path and trying to see you fail and wanting to see you fail secretly, you know, these people will be exposed. And you know why? Because you're protected, because you're divinely guided, you're awakening to that reality, and your angels are protecting you. They're going to come in like fire and lightning, taking all the people that tried to come near you and giving them their karma a little quicker than most people receive their karma. Just keep your eyes open. Just saying. We're going to get on to our reading. I had to give my little spiel, but I want to motivate you guys to understand how protected you really are right now, especially with these cards I saw today. I had chills. I was like, ooh, spirit angry. Spirit angry about something somebody trying to do to me that I don't even know. You know what I mean? So, you know, protect yourself. Don't be naive. You're past all that temptation, that being pulled into old behavior patterns that you know don't serve you. You know it. You feel it. You've watched the unfolding of the crumbling of things around you because of those things, because of those old behavior patterns, but because of those old temptations for you, you know, to be in a lesser, lower vibrational frequency. You know what you've manifested because of those. So do everything, and I mean everything you have to do to protect yourself from going backwards. No regression here. We don't go backwards, we go forwards. So so that's just my little pump you up speech in the morning. So yeah. So I pulled an oracle just to get the vibe of the day, right? And it says the impossible made possible. And this is from the Rumi Oracle deck, which I absolutely love and I'm always talking about. But this card talks about imagination, you know? Our imagination. What can we imagine to be possible for us? Now, Spirit is encouraging you at this time frame not only to get out of your head about about things that have been your truth in the past. It's like creating a new story for yourself. And this goes perfectly with what I was telling you about how damn protected you are, and how every little gift that you may have thought about yourself as being different or weird, or almost like thinking of your intuitiveness, your feelings, that your gut feelings, you're wanting to investigate everything, you're wanting to be sure about the people and the places and the things around you. It's all there for a purpose that you might even not know about yet. You know, stop beating yourself up for being the coolness that you really, really are, because it's all in order to protect you. It's all in order for you to start to realize that some of those things that you have created for yourself that you felt were impossible because your old story, your old narrative about who you were, how you grew up, how you, what kind of background you have, what kind of finances and stability, and you know, all these things about yourself that you have just created a story of who you're going to be in this world. All of that can change when you decide to change the story, when you decide to change the conversation, when you decide to change your perspective, when you decide to allow, oh God, allow instead of resist the impossible becoming possible for you, right? What can you imagine? What can't you imagine? I mean, And Spirit is saying, I want you to think of, your most impossible dream. Who did you want to be before you became who you are right today? And it doesn't even have to be something that you've always wanted to dream up. But I'm saying, Spirit is saying that the impossible is made possible all around us every single day. You know, when we're living in a space of imagination, from a heart space of knowing who we are, of realizing our worth, of deciding that we are capable of imagining anything for ourselves. You know, what if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. You know, and so Spirit is saying, what do you think? What do you imagine? What are you willing to realize is possible for you? Because nothing, not anything, is impossible. That's how powerful you are. When you start to change your perspective, when you start to shift your ideas, when you start to shift your imagination to a place of knowing how damn fucking amazing you are. It starts with you. Your idea of what am I now willing to say that I'm worthy of? You know, like for instance, how I talked about, you know, maybe you're opening up, you're spiritually ascending, you're starting to realize the things you want versus the things you don't want in your life, and you're realizing some of your own behavior patterns, or your own habits, or your own temptations, or your own lack of awareness of how powerful you are. How can you change that? How can you shift? How can you protect yourself from going backwards? You know, prayer, ask for help. You know, nobody wants to help you more than God. You know, nobody wants to help you more than your spirit guides. Nobody wants to help you succeed and be the best version of yourself than your ancestors. You know, get close to those protectors that are all around you at all times, your angels. You know, have conversations with them. You know, meditate on what it is that you do want in your head. Talk about something new. Make a new story for yourself, right? So the impossible made possible is just like when you can change your imagination, when you can get strong enough in your own worthiness, you know, worthiness of, you know, this or that is not worthy of my energetic effort, my energetic time, my energetic space, you know. Anything is possible when you can start to change that narrative and move forward instead of regressing. Okay, so that is what the impossible made possible is all about for you. And I just thought that was a great message for this morning. So I'm gonna throw down some tarot, of course, see what we got. Spirit, I've already shuffled the cards, so we're just going to see what Spirit wants to tell us right now. Hopefully something that resonates with, yes. Oh, no, that's too many. Come on. Spirit, what can my Scorpios know today about the impossible made possible for them? What can they know about protection? What can they know about that's going to help them ascend? Yes. Oh. Okay. The angels are on it. They're on your path. They're watching. They're amazed at the transformation that you've had. They're amazed at your ability to move forward and to finally make a stand in your own life to say, I am worth so much more than some of the things that I used to be involved in, the people I used to be involved with, the people I allowed in my energetic space to, you know, to attach negativity to my life. You know, I allowed it. And you've changed that. You've changed the story. You've changed the narrative. And judgment is in your favor. You know, look at that angel right there watching and saying, like, this is happy news of transformation, of reconciling all of those things that you now realize are amazing about you, and that you deserve to do more, to be more authentically you, and to reap those benefits of that shift in the story, to now creating anything you could ever desire in your whole life, you know? And look, justice, karmic justice will be served on your behalf because you're so highly protected. So all those people that you just didn't understand why things happen to you, you know, Scorpios, I feel like you have been through a shitstorm, you know? You've learned a shitstorm of lessons, and maybe even lessons in a very short period of time, you know? It's like, and because you didn't choose to take all those lessons and hurt and trauma and suffering and falls, you know, falls from grace, falls from all those things, all those lessons you've learned, you kept being a person of truth, you know, a person of truth, of wanting to become your most authentic self, you know, even if it meant the hard truths of really realizing about yourself, of what you needed to change about you, you know. Why were you bringing this kind of karma into your life? Why? Because of your actions, your behaviors, your, you know, lack of faith, your lack of understanding, your, whatever it is, you know, you brought, you know, you were able to clearly decide that you wanted to choose better for yourself, you know? You wanted to live a more truthful life. You wanted to live somewhere closer to the angels, you know? Somewhere closer where you could change the narrative of how your life was going to go. And that's going to lead to your abundance, you know, your inheritance, your birthright that has been waiting for you the whole time. You know, the divine hand chose you to receive your gifts, to receive your abundance, to receive your success, to receive your protection, you know, your protection, your justice. And it's like you using that imagination to realize how freaking amazing you really are and how powerful you are, and using that power in a way that helps serve others and helps be on a path of better feeling thoughts, better feeling actions, doing more, giving more, being more of who you really are, and living more from a heart space that allows you to share your amazing love with others. You know what I mean? Spirit recognizes it, you know, and you're going to get your justice because of it. You're going to get your protection because of it. Great news, truth, clarity, understanding. Sometimes they're going to be hard truths, but that's okay, because you're moving forward. You're creating a new narrative, and you're coming from a space of perceiving life as being possible. Whatever you can imagine. Be impossible, made possible, right? And so your inheritance, it's waiting. So keep moving, keep going in the right direction, keep doing what you're doing, keep praying, keep meditating, keep protecting your energy, what can we know for the rest of the day? I'm just on fire about this today because it's just beautiful. Yeah, and places where you used to be stuck in your mind about things, you're now seeing hope and possibility, and knowing that what may have created some of those blocks in the past is just you not being able to get out of that headspace of remembering your old story. You know, well, I could never because I'm not good enough because this, or I don't have enough of this, and if I could just wait till this, and if things just could get a little bit better, and then maybe I could feel like I'm worthy. No, period, you're worthy. The angels, the angels are there to guide you, to keep moving forward. You're doing an amazing job. So that's all I have for you. I'm going to pick a couple positive thoughts for you to continue on your day. It doesn't happen overnight. I mean, seriously, it doesn't happen overnight. So keep going. Keep going. Don't allow the things that are going to pull you backwards. Don't allow it. Keep going. That's another one. Self-love club. Ooh, if that doesn't talk about self-worth, the impossible made possible, knowing that it all starts with you, and recognizing your worth, recognizing how powerful you really are in this world, and how much you can contribute to this world just by telling your story, period, and creating a new narrative for yourself, imagining the impossible made possible for you. Self-love club. You a member? You better sign up. Let's get it moving. All right, Scorpios, have an awesome day. Kick ass. Do whatever you need to do to understand just how amazing you are. Have a great day. Bye.